Okay, so in this problem, we've got a little bit of a distance example to look at. So we've got a word problem here. Two planes leave an airport. One travels due west for 4 miles. The other travels east 1 mile and north 3 miles. How far apart are the planes? So far apart, that should make you think of distance. And the distance formula that we know uses points. So it would be logical that we need to get this into some sort of point form so that we can use the distance formula that we know. So what that means is we've got to put this onto a graph and give it some meaning in terms of points. So if we put the airport at the origin, puts us at 0, 0. We have one travels due west for 4 miles. Okay, so that one's going to be here. That puts us at the point, -4, 0. One goes east 1 mile and north 3 miles. That puts that plane here at 1, 3. Okay, so taking this information and putting it onto a graph gives us something that we can work with, and that's a pretty common strategy. And we're looking for the distance between the two, and we know that we can use the distance formula now. So you're going to name one x1, y1, and one of them x2, y2. It doesn't matter which is which. If you name yours different from me, that's okay. We'll still get to the same answer in the end. Okay, and we're going to do 1 minus -4. And we're going to do 3 minus 0. All right, so simplifying this, we remember minus minus is the same as plus plus. So this is going to be 5 squared, which is 25. And this one's going to be 3 squared, which is 9. Remember that these will always come out positive after we square them, so these numbers in this step should always be positive. And we get square root of 34. Okay, so this answer is perfectly fine. We can't reduce 34. It's 2 times 17. Those are both prime. We can change this into a decimal depending on the context. Square root of 34 is kind of hard here to see if it makes sense, but we could change this into a decimal, which would be 5.8. Okay, so they are 5.8 miles apart. Looking at the picture, does 5 make sense between 5 and 6? That seems reasonable. If we had gotten maybe 58 or 0.8, that wouldn't make sense based on the picture. So looking at it in decimal form is helpful because you can see if it makes sense. So the right form of the answer, I'm not too picky again. But in my math lab, just look and see for the clues on what they're asking you for. If they want an exact answer, that means square root. If they want a decimal answer, then that would be something like 5.8.